Howdy partners, and welcome back to Cowboy Life Simulator. It's Friday. Ain't no such thing as a weekend out here in the West, though. It's time to get to work, baby. So not gonna lie, I spent a lot of time kind of planning out, strategizing what our next move is gonna be. Very excited to get started today, and I think, oh, we've got somebody here. Okay, this might throw me off my game a little bit. Hello, sir. Who are you? John Gorski, the goat owner. Put down that gun, hothead. All right, what's up, sir? Hey there, hello, hey. My name's John. Look, I know you're new here and all, but I got something for you. So recently I got this goat, but it turns out I'm gonna have to be out of town for a couple of days. Would you mind taking care of it? I see you don't have much going on in terms of animals here anyway, so I figure one goat won't make that big of a difference. Is it sick or lame? Nope, perfectly fine goat. Might be a little bit stubborn, but you know, it's a goat, right? Gotta start somewhere. Here, take this book. I got it from our vet, Doc Wahlberg, a couple of days ago, but it won't be of much use anyways, given the situation. You met him already. He's in charge of the animal market near town. We did say hi to him at one point. Ain't many vets got his kind of name. He's one of the 5 from Bravestain, you know. Don't count on him bringing it up himself. Well, I'll be going now. I'll leave you two to it. Just take good care of it, all right? Got attached to it on the way here, you know. Oh, and don't forget to set up some fences around your crops. These beasts are unstoppable, I tell you. We'll eat right through the crops. They didn't trample all over them before. Give me a few days to iron out my business. I'm sure you two will get along. Won't even notice before I'm back already. So we have ourselves a goat now. It's a good thing we do have fences already set up. It looks like fences will help us out with wolf attacks too, so we probably want to get him set up into a little pen. I don't know how to feed him. Where is he? Little buddy, I don't see you. Is he going to be on the map anywhere? No. We do have this book on animal husbandry, buildings. Let's go ahead and read this. So we unlocked an animal home, feeding rack, trough. Okay, that's good. I guess we're going to have to build our goat a place to stay, build him a feeding rack, a trough, and assign a goat to a new house. We can get to work on that. But first, let's get into the things I really wanted to get into early. Now, first things first, we definitely need a new storage situation. I did not realize that these crates by the original fire were storage. So I'm going to set these up right up here on our porch. I guess sometimes these things will despawn, the little dropped items bag. If you put items straight up on the ground, they won't despawn.
No way I'm moving fast loaded like this.
But at least we could kind of have some things over here. And I say we pick this up. I say we put this next to our log cutter, or at least next to our workshop here. And then we could just have this be like raw materials. So we've got a lot of cabbage seeds there too. Ooh, these are not going to hold much, but we're going to be okay. Don't we have... I thought we had a lot of wooden planks. So what we could do is we could take these, and I'm pretty sure we can make more crates. So let's just make a bunch of crates. We probably don't need that many crates.
Let's see what happens.
But I'm going to make at least 3 more crates there. And we can have all of our extra materials, raw materials and stuff in some crates off to the side, which is going to make things a lot more convenient. We've even got another crate right here that we already had just straight up in our hand, our possession already, which is good. So we're going to put this over here. This is going to be all raw wood materials and then like rope and stuff once we get extra of that. Let's take these hemp seeds out. We could have a crate down by our farm to carry all the seeds. And we're just going to kind of organize everything so we've got everything in the right place. Like if we put this crate on here, we could take this. Can we just drop this right here? We could even put this in front of here. So we're going to have all of our wood-based stuff right here. And then we could take anything that has to do with wood, like sticks and stuff. We've also got bones, which we've got some other challenges and stuff. I want to get all this stuff organized so this stuff doesn't potentially disappear. Could even have one inside here. So if we bring this guy in next to... Bring these in here, we can. We could have this next to our kitchen, so we could have all of our kitchen supplies, all of our materials and stuff. Sweet potatoes, cabbages. I don't know if we really have any other food in here. Oh, we've got all this food right here. Okay, we can bring this stuff over. Put this in our kitchen basket here. I don't know. Is like meat and stuff gonna go bad? Like this raw meat here, will this go bad? I'm not sure if this goes bad or not, so... We're just going to leave that there for now. There it is. Getting rid of all these little bags here. Looks like the sun is coming up, so we got to be quick about this. I don't want to lose daylight, dude. This is taking a really long time to make. We're just going to have to wait things out. So this is going to be raw wood materials, and then I guess we want another box that we can have stuff down by the farm. We could have all of our seeds and extra materials and stuff down there. I guess we could put garlic in here. We could put like wheat and stuff. I just don't know if that's going to be needed. We need a bunch... We need a bunch more crates. That's going to take a little bit of time. I guess we can just leave this stuff right here for now, just so that we can move around, and then we're going to be able to come...
I'm not a mule.
We're going to be able to come back to this. So we're going to be able to put all this stuff back in here so we can save it for later. I'm going to hang on to all of our seeds for right now. We've also got to figure out how to get some of our other buildings working. So I was going through all the tutorials and stuff. It wants us to put fat in here, right? This is raw fat taken from animals. Do we have to... I don't know how we use that. I figured we would put it in here as a resource to be... Maybe do we have to dry this or something? Can we smoke fat? We can't smoke fat. Can we dry fat? We're not going to be able to dry it. We need to figure out what to do there, because I did see if we go into our crafting tools on our workbench, we've got some new tools that we hadn't realized we'd unlocked. The knife here, if we get a handle, which we could make right now, I think we're going to be able to use that to carve up boars to be able to get hides, and then obviously we could take the hides to the tannery to be able to make leather. After we get leather, we can start making straps. With straps, we can make better quality handles. With that, we can make better quality items and workshops and things like that. So there's a lot that we could do. Now, bone needles, we need 1 bone to be able to make those. I saw we had an order for that over here. And you guys did tell me that we can send stuff off through the mailbox. So like 9 bone needles to be able to get a cowboy hat worth $3. That's not bad. We could consider that. Spare chairs are needed to be able to make a little bit. Saloon stock is running low. We need some beer. I'm not making beer yet. Water bags made of animal skin used for storing liquids. Okay, that's a new quest. $8. Holy cow, a lot of frontier and fame there. That's pretty good. Boar hides ought to do, but you need to get them worked over at a tannery. Ain't sure if you got one built yet, but you should. Would be real handy. So that could be kind of interesting. Obviously, we want to make the $15 we need for the horse to be able to get a horse, but I've also got kind of a plan for that. We've also got Shady Cure that people want, which I'm not even sure how to make, or that might be what we gave to our neighbor. So we might potentially be able to make that. We'll wait and see. I feel like getting into animal husbandry would definitely be a good move right now. So let's try to finish up with this. We do have a crate here. Beautiful. Now, hopefully, is this going to be one of the better crates? Some of the crates are better than others. Like you can see, this one only has a few slots, but then some of them have more. Yeah, this has more slots. Beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to put this, I guess we could just put this right here. This is going to be random miscellaneous items. I just don't want this stuff to disappear. We could also take these bones. I mean, we could make 9 bone needles. Do we make those at the workshop? Bone needles, yes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to make as many of these as possible. I'm going to cancel one of these crates. Let's do another one there. And now we can put all of our extra stuff in these crates. So yeah, guys, we're going to get all this organized. And basically, this episode is going to be all about trying to make... Ooh, we need to get this into our kitchen. We want to make some money. And we've got a couple different avenues. So this goat is going to throw us for a bit of a loop, but we're going to be okay. Let me drop all these extra materials off. Make sure that we're taking care of all of our raw items. Looks like we've got one more spot, and then as long as this is done, we're going to be able to finish that up. But yeah, so we can do animal husbandry. Obviously, we have quite a few options there. If we check in our construction menu, so we had the rabbit cage unlocked before, and now we've got the animal home for small animals. Obviously, the goat main mission, we're definitely going to be taking that on at some point. But breeding animals, selling them, probably a pretty good route to go. One thing I did notice is we unlocked the animal trap now. So before they were snares, which automatically killed the animals, you just got the meat. Now we've got a trap that keeps them alive, so you could take those animals, probably rabbits, put them into your rabbit cage, and then you can, have them multiply and sell them that way. So that's not a bad option. The other thing, we were kind of talking about it earlier. I mean, the knife is worth $2. Like, that seems really, really good. So I'm tempted to go that way. And then if we take the knife and we end up getting hide to be able to turn it into leather, which we need to figure out how to use the tannery, then we can make like the regular hammer, which this thing is worth $4. So that's also pretty good. So we've either got animal husbandry or making tools and selling them. One is probably a little bit easier. One probably lasts a little bit longer, though, is the thing. So I'm kind of tempted to really work on our farm and animal husbandry and just kind of see if we can get that going. So let's make sure that we've got our well and our crops taken care of here. I'm going to expand this out. We're going to try to plant some more hemp that we found seeds in those crates up by the house. And then we're going to start trying to take care of this goat. I basically want to get the farm so it's self-sustainable and we're in a good spot. We have our horse and everything else before we start moving further in the mission and taking on the gangs and stuff, because I just feel like we're going to get ourselves in a really bad spot. Go ahead and drink here. Go ahead and fill this thing back up. Beautiful. So all this is set up. We've got a little bit of dried meat here. Let's go ahead and eat 2 of these. Why not? Probably going to make us a little bit thirsty. Well, let's eat 3 of them. Why not? We're going to be hunting some boar later on today, and we are also going to be expanding our crop farm. So I'm going to get a little bit of wood over here. We don't need a ton, but we are going to take a little bit of pine out. We're going to have to remake all of our tools and stuff at some point too. We've got some wood logs here, which we've got plenty of back at the house, but I'm just going to be as efficient as possible. We're going to be able to use those later to be able to make workshops and stuff. That's the other thing, dude. We've got
Make us sound balls, or is that just me?
Manure composters that if we buy from the vet, we're going to be able to create fertilizer out of animal poo. Going to be able to make a barn that's going to have more storage for our items. We can also end up making a workshop now, which we're going to be able to start cutting stone and furniture and things. So like we've just got so many different angles we can go.
Start thinking about a replacement.
It's a little overwhelming. I don't know which one is the correct answer, but we're just going to try to do our best. So let's at least get our farm going. We know it just takes time. You just keep producing, you keep doing your thing. So we're going to get this thing out. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this fence here. We're going to have to make ourselves a better garden, and we're also going to have to make ourselves a little goat pen. So what we're going to do is just add some more cheap fences, tack this on here. I'm going to bring it all the way out this way. I'm going to try to get this thing lined up. How does that look there? That looks pretty good. And we can bring it back this way. Perfect. Okay. Just go ahead and use some logs here. Take care of this. We're going to have a lot more space to be able to grow some crops. Going to be able to use our shovel. Get some more food plots out here, and we're going to get some hemp seeds down. And you know what? I don't think we gave ourselves enough room. Okay, we're going to have to be smarter about this. I think we could even bring it out to the left a little bit. You know what I mean? Like let's put the plots down first. Make sure we have enough space. I don't know if I mean, it doesn't seem like it hurts to walk on the plot, so I think we're going to be fine. But if we have this come all the way over here, and then we could kind of have it come out this way a little bit, we're just going to have to make sure we have enough wood to be able to cover all of this. Beautiful. Do we have a lot of compost in here? We do. So we want to put some more organic stuff in there to be able to make more compost. We've got some cabbage here. Let's go ahead and grab all of this. We're going to have to recultivate that, but now we could take that cabbage and we could just throw that cabbage in here to get more compost, right? So we've got 4 compost now. We need a lot of hemp, so I'm going to put this stuff down here. I'm going to put some compost down. And then we're going to put hemp there. We should probably only put stuff on composted materials, but we're going to be fine. I'm going to put a bunch of hemp down so we can start making rope and getting ahead of the game a little bit. Looks like this hemp is ripe already. Beautiful. We can recultivate this field over here, and then we could put some more hemp down. Perfect. Okay, and let's make sure that we've got all of this nice and watered up. All right, we're starting to get something done here, baby. This feels good. Hemp, we're going to be able to make some rope. We can make some funny cigarettes, I think. I did see there was an option for that. I don't know where I think it was in here. Yeah, we could craft some funny cigarettes. I'm not sure what this is going to do but make us hungry, but hopefully it should be good. And let's make sure that we finish this up. Let's get this all buttoned up. We've got some more seeds, right? We should plant some more cabbage. I wish we had more compost, but that's going to be fine. Let's just at least get stuff down so we have stuff growing. We can get everything watered. We can get this all closed off. So we've got a much bigger farm here, and then we can build a little goat pen maybe on the other side of the road or something. I feel like we should plant these in plots of 4 so we can get the 4 bonus where you're watering all 4 at the same time. Want to make sure these guys down here have the most because they're composted. And if we have animals, that's going to feed back into our plants because we're going to have an endless cycle where we get cabbage to be able to feed the goats. The goats eat cabbage, I would imagine. But we can grow cabbage, and then the goats give us compost so we can make more cabbage, and then we can kind of get into an infinite loop, and we can, sell a little bit more than what we make, and it'll be great. We're going to get all of this set up here. Beautiful. We're going to bring this all the way down and bring it all the way back this way. Perfect. As long as we have enough logs, we can get this stuff all put together here. And we're not going to have any animals getting in here. Beautiful. All right. So nice little food plot set up here. We're going to be all good to go. I'm going to say maybe on the other side is where we keep our goats so we can continue expansion. Or do we want like goats right here? I'm going to put them across the way just to give us a little bit of space. So again, we're going to go cheap fence here. I don't know that we need that much space. I'm going to make sure we keep it to 3 by 3. 3 here and then 3 back this way. Perfect. And we can go ahead and get this thing put together. I hope we have enough logs. We might need to cut down some more trees. I'm also hoping this is big enough. We're going to have to make like his food trough and water trough and stuff. I might regret having this as far away as it is, but we're going to be okay. And we could even switch this into a little fence here. Beautiful. Okay, so our next thing is going to be, we're going to want a trough, which is going to take 4 wooden boards. And a feeding rack, which is going to be a lot more. So I'm going to keep these kind of centered. We can have the feeding rack here and the trough next to it. Not going to be perfect, but we're okay. Do we have any? We do have boards already. All right, we need 2 more boards. We've got a couple of logs. Get these bases done. We're going to need 1 more log and a few boards, and we're going to be good to go. We're going to have a new fence for little buddy. We're going to have to make sure it's filled with food, which I'm not sure what he's going to eat, but hopefully he's going to be pretty chill. Check on this. We definitely have more boards here. I'm going to split these in half. I don't think we need that many boards. Looks like we're still making bone needles. So we're going to we want 9 bone needles. Oh, we're going to have way more than enough bone needles. We're good to go here. Put some extras in there. And I'm going to say we just grab a couple of logs from here. I'm pretty sure these guys will respawn. I feel like we've cut a bunch of trees from the back of the house and they constantly respawn. Got some logs. Beautiful. So back over here, we've got logs that we need. We're going to be able to put all these together. We've got some extra boards.
Feels
That's
like
all good to
something
go.
clicked.
Perfect.
Not sure what, but I'll take it.
Now, how do we make, what do we do with the feeding rack? Do we just put like cabbage in there? Do I put hemp in there? I mean, what are these goats being silly? Do we put berries in there? What does a goat eat? I mean, it's a nice little pin here. I like how that turned out. It's close over here, so I'm not sure if we're going to have to refill our water or anything, but we could definitely take care of that for him. I don't know where he is. It says assign your goat to its new house and build. When we built him a place to stay. Oh, he needs the actual house. We need the small animal shelter. Oh no, I didn't think about, okay, this is going to be massive. We probably should have put this down first and then put a fence around it. Oh boy. Okay, we're going to have to delete some of this here. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go a little bit bigger. We're going to need a bigger pen. I think I'm a dingus, dude. I think all of this was a waste. I didn't realize the animal home was going to be this big. So I'm going to set this up here. We're going to have to make this. We're going to need more logs and more beams and more all sorts of stuff here. And it looks like this is going to have a fence in here. Maybe not. We'll see. Let's get this guy here. We're going to need more logs. Oh, boy. Life is hard out here on the farm. All right, so we've got this thing here. I'm going to put this down. I think we're going to need another miscellaneous over here. I want to make sure this stuff doesn't disappear. So let's take all of this. Let's make sure that we get this in there. I don't know what we're going to use with wheat. Maybe grind it down into flour eventually. Who knows? We're going to take all these random miscellaneous things, and we're going to make sure all of these have a home. Let me grab some extra logs. Let's go ahead, and I say we get another crate or 2 fired up because we're just going to need those eventually. We do have all the bone things that we need, so we could send this off, which is good. We're going to be able to get a little bit back from that. So needles needed here. If we just put these in here. Beautiful. Okay, so we don't have to go physically talk to people. You can just send stuff in the mail. That's really nice. So let's finish this guy up here. This is taking so much wood, bro. Oh my goodness. 3 logs each there. We're going to have another 6 logs in the back. I cannot believe we built an entire pen and forgot that we needed the freaking house. Come on, Trev. I'm hoping... Wants a lantern there? I'm really hoping that we... need to still, yeah, I think we put these in there. I think the feeding trough and stuff goes in there. Just kidding, it's not allowed. Okay, perfect. All right, we're fine. So I'm really not that upset about it. We're gonna be good to go. So what we can do now is just continue with this fence, bring this back this way, have it line up there. We can have this come across. Is that enough space for him? I feel like that's enough space. If we need to make him more later, I'm gonna give him a little bit more space. Oh, nope, never mind. Okay, that decided for me. I thought we were in destruction mode, and it put something down, so we're good. We're just going to call this. Going to call that good to go. It's going to have to be good. Hopefully, he's going to be happy with it. We'll see. Need some more wood. It is crazy how quickly these logs disappear, but we're going to be okay. I really feel like, I mean, we could have built this stuff closer to the house, but I kind of liked it. We've got a little bit more of a ranch style here, you know what I mean? So we've got that there, and then I'm going to switch this over to the gate right here. Perfect. And we could go ahead and lower that. Assign an animal to a home to start their resource production. Is it this? Assign animals. Jonathan, low wellness here. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. All right, we're going to go ahead and assign you to the livestock lodge. How you doing, buddy? Jonathan, could I do anything with you? Could I pet you or anything? Groom? Oh, we could give them little pets. I love that. Okay, it says to hand feed him. Hold some food in your hand, approach the goat, and hold the key. You can only milk your goat if it actually has milk. That will Be signified by the little bucket icon next to the goat's needs. Interesting. Okay. I don't have any cabbage or anything. I'll be right back, Mr. Ann. Don't you dare try to get out. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I'm not playing that game, Jonathan. You know what? I say we have a fence in a better spot. Or a gate. I say we put a gate. Can we put a gate over here? No. So if I take some cabbage, I'm going to take all 3 here. I'm wondering if we're going to be able to feed him by hand, or if we put stuff into his feeder, then obviously we're not going to have to focus on him. We can kind of let him do his thing over time, and we don't have to babysit him or anything. I might just keep the thing off there. Okay, so if I take this... How you doing, buddy? Can I give you this? Feed Jonathan. Beautiful.
Better than I do. You know that.
And now he's got the bucket on there. Okay, so I'm going to take this animal feeder. We're going to put just some cabbage in here so we can eat whenever he wants. Now we're going to need our bucket, which I don't know what we did with that chute. It might be over here. Actually, you know what? I think it's over here. That's where I saw it. We could get our bucket, and we're going to be able to grab some milk from him. So... another way that we can make money. I just feel like it's never going to end. Milk your goat, say less. I got you. All right. We're going to come up. We're just going to do a little milk in here. Feeling like we're back in Ranch Simulator.
Another notch in the old skill belt.
All right. And we've got some milk. What is this worth anything? Milk is worth 20 cents. Mammal juice, plus 10 hunger, plus 50 thirst. All right. That's pretty cool. It's good. I wouldn't say it's needed, but... It's an option. Obviously, as we get more goats and we have more incoming, we could probably end up making cheese and stuff eventually. I don't know. We'll see. But that is nice that it just kind of exists by itself, and then our bucket's empty here. We do have to fix this because I can't currently jump in right here, and that's driving me a little bit nuts. So what we're going to do is take another cheap fence. We're going to expand this out a little bit, just give him a little bit more room. Admit our mistakes, make sure that he's happy, and... delete these guys in here. I really wish when you went into delete mode it would stay there, but you have to go back into delete mode every single time. There you go. Beautiful. Okay, go ahead and eat a little bit. And now we've got a nicer pen setup that we could just kind of jump into. So that was aggressive, but we got it done. We got some milk, and we've got animal husbandry starting. Now, I think we got to wait on our hemp to keep growing so we can make rope, but I think I really want to get into selling knives and stuff. I think that's going to be one of our biggest incomes. So we've got hemp now. Is there something this can't be used for? Clothing, oil, relaxation. Interesting. I'm going to try making some rope, which is going to take 2 hemp. Let's go ahead and get that thing going. I'm going to say let's make 1 more crate and then we can make rope. I kind of, just to see what happens, I feel like we have to. Should we make some funny cigarettes? It's going to take 2 hemp, which we honestly don't have enough hemp to go around, but that's fine. So we've got 2 of these. These are worth 22 cents each. I mean, screw it. We've been working so hard on this farm.
Everything looks funny. I'm feeling funny.
All right, sometimes Cowboy's got to have fun out here. Your boy's out here sweating, doing his darndest, and just needs to take a little bit of... Okay, that was about the biggest waste of hemp that we could have had, but that's fine. I really think we need to start getting to work on leather, which means we're going to have to unlock the knife, which we're currently working on, and I feel like if we make as many handles and stones as possible, we're going to be able to make a bunch of knives, and we're going to be able to sell those. The handles just take wooden boards, so let's get a bunch of ththese set up. Let me get some more wooden boards here. We'd also go out and get some stone, and then we could start taking on... Well, we don't want to do boards until we have a knife, so I'm going to get everything we need except for the knife. And then we're going to be able to take boars on, and we should be able to start moving forward. I want to make a bunch of knives. I want to sell them all. I want to make some money. Do we have anything in here? Snare set. So yeah, we're going to get all the materials that we need. We're going to get stone. We're going to make sure that we have the handles good to go. And then as soon as we have the rope or the hemp to be able to make rope, we could just make a bunch of rope, and then we can start making knives to be able to get leather and be able to sell, which is going to move us forward to higher production items. Got a bunch of stone here. That's good. We should probably grab a bunch of berries too, because I don't want to do any hunting for any actual animal meat until we have the knife to be able to get hide for leather. Dude, berries are absolutely insane. That'll keep you alive just straight up by itself. And we honestly, I mean, we're about to run out on an axe, but we could start to collect some more resources because we're just kind of waiting for stuff at the house to finish up at this point. Always staying ahead here. Make sure we've always got planks and logs coming in. We've already got a couple of handles in here. We've got a couple of pieces of rope, which is good. So we're really just kind of waiting on that hemp. We've got the stone, we've got the rope, we've got the, we've got the stone and the handles. We're waiting on a little bit more rope. So in the meantime, we'll just keep grinding here, get as much as possible, because we know that these natural resources don't come easy. Takes a lot of time to collect, so we might as well stay ahead of it. And whenever we need it, we're going to have it back at the camp. Please don't mess with me, Mr. Boar. Please. I'm not afraid to use this. Don't look at me funny. Get this log. Beautiful. Okay, we're overloaded. We're going to go back to camp. Hopefully no fights. And we're going to be in a good spot. I think we're going to be able to sell all these. If we can make all these knives, we're going to be able to sell all these knives for $2. So we need to make, what is it, like 8 knives? That's $15 for the horse. 8 knives so we can get it. That'd be pretty good. Just really reinvesting in our economy in this episode. Obviously not focusing on too many main missions. Technically, we kind of did a little bit, which feels good. But just going to make sure we're in a good spot. We need to make sure we always keep enough seeds as well. We have enough money to be able to buy more seeds so that we can keep our farm going. Look at that, dude. That is beautiful. So we got a full box of those. We've got a full box of sticks. We've got some extra boards. We've got all these. We've got all this. We've got our handles are all good to go. Do we want to make anything else here? I mean, wooden hammers are worth 20. We could make a ton of wooden hammers and go and sell those. That actually might not be a bad idea either because we have so many sticks. And that's kind of a limitless resource. I'm just going to do that, dude. We could also sell some hammers, to be honest. That might be our easiest thing. I don't know if somebody's going to buy that many. We'll see what happens, but at least we can have those sticks working for something. And let's go check out our hemp down here. We need rope. That's the biggest thing. And it looks like our hemp is coming along, but it is going to have to wait until tomorrow. My biggest thing is I need to figure out how that tannery works. It's still bothering me. We've got fat, but we can't put it into our tannery. I'm hoping one of you guys has figured that out by now because there's no like guide for this game and obviously it's kind of a random Steam simulator so not many people have played it. I just haven't seen how that works. We've got carrots and everything's watered. Beautiful. Might as well take these carrots out and we could throw this in the composter to be able to make some more compost. And may as well recultivate this so that we can get this stuff replanted even though we don't have compost right now, but it's going to be okay. We've got more cabbage that we can throw down, so might as well. How we doing over here, buddy? It's just you and me, the only 2 living beings out here. Looks like he's good to go. Do we... I don't think we have to refill the trough, and it looks like his animal feeder's working well so far. So good job, buddy. I'm going to keep an eye on your hunger there. Want to make sure you don't get yourself into trouble, but that's looking good over there. I think he's all good to go, at least for right now, and let's just try to wait on this rope, I guess. I just realized something. We've got weeds in our pocket. Can we put this in the composter? We can. Okay, I'm going to put that ahead of the carrots and honestly probably ahead of the cabbage. Let's let this split it again. I want to let that finish and then this thing can start. I don't want to end this one because it's already almost done, but that's a 4-star cabbage. That's worth 50 cents. We actually probably don't want to let that go. You know what? Let me take these back. Sorry about that. These things are worth 5 cents each. These are worth 18 cents. Okay, 50 cents. That's $3 right there. We're looking for any money that we can scrounge up. This, I think that's one that we want to hang on to. Got a bunch of hammers coming in here, so we can start selling these things off worth 20 cents a piece. I mean, this might be the actual play. Could put an extra one in here to make sure that we don't ever run out. I don't even think those break, dude. Nothing's broken yet. So give me some more sticks. Let's keep making hammers. We're going to be able to sell all these things tomorrow. It's going to be amazing. Obviously, eventually, we're going to be able to sell higher quality items. I would love to do knives and things, but if we can get this stuff for super cheap and hardly any resources going into it, I'm for sure going to take that. I really don't like that pig over there. Got a feeling he's going to have something to say. He's next to my sticks, bro. Ooh, I thought I heard something. Don't you even think about it, bro. Just gonna keep picking up sticks here. Might as well make use of the wonderful resources that Mother Nature gave us. And I'm hoping we're gonna be able to buy a horse so we could start moving around a little bit. And actually, you know what? Let me take these handles. We've also got 2 rope and we've got stone, which I think, where did I put the stone? Is gonna be down here. So we can craft We can craft our knife, so we could try to take on one of these boar. Wouldn't be a bad idea just to kind of see how that works out. This last one here is going to be our cell crate, so I'm going to put all these hammers in here. So these are, what are these worth? We've got 10 of them. They're going to be worth 20 cents a piece, so we've got $2 worth. It's going to take a while to get that done, Trev. This knife might be the play, but we could make a ton of action. Like, if somebody was willing to buy all of the, I don't really know how selling works. We're going to have to figure that out here soon, but if somebody was willing to buy all of that, we could definitely make our way to a horse. It would just take a whole lot of sticks. Just grabbed our hat off of the needles needed there. Water bags needed. I don't know how to get the what's it called? Shady Cure, 2 of these. We're going to be able to get 5 sugarcane seed and 100 XP there. I think we can make the Shady Cure. It was over a campfire, right? Let me see what we need for Shady Cure. 3 valerian, 2 hemp, and any high voltage alcohol. Okay, we're nowhere near that. This water bags one for $8 would be huge. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure how to make leather, dude. It doesn't make sense. I'm gonna have to figure this out. I'm gonna try to look this up. We've got raw fat here. What does that say about raw fat? Taken from animals. Yes, we've got raw fat, but if we take that raw fat, I know we already tried this. I'm just gonna try it again. I want to see if there's anything else. Do we have to put stuff out here? No. We're gonna need the hide from the knife that we're about to make right now, but we take this raw fat, and I would think you're supposed to put fat in here. Do you have to dry it out or something? Typically, you have to render, melt, or process it before the tannery will accept it. Okay. I just asked ChatGPT straight up, like, my tannery needs fat, but it won't take raw fat. Can I? Oh, let's freaking go, dude. That's huge. Okay, so we're going to need the kitchen to be able to make this. We just got it.
I still remember how to make food.
Beautiful. I love it. Do we have our knife done yet? The knife is almost done, so we're going to go on a little hunting session tonight. We're going to be able to make this fat into, or raw fat into fat that we're going to be able to use in the tannery, and we're going to be able to use this knife to get the hides from the boars to make leather, which means we're going to be able to make the next tier of items, and we're going to keep moving up. About done here. Oh, we've got a lot more of these hammers that we're going to be able to sell too. So we've got $3 in hammers, which is pretty good. The fact that those are only taking, dude, I'm feeling like Mike Myers out here, but the fact that those are only taking sticks, like that's an infinite resource. Obviously, everything else takes a little bit more time. Can I just stab these guys without shooting them first? I'm kind of tempted to. I'm going to save. I want to see what happens here. Hold on. Can I just gut this guy up? Nope. We're going to have to take him down. Oh, if you just have the knife, I guess you could take it. We didn't have the option for the knife before. Okay, we're going to take all this stuff here. Here we go. Oi, mate. I heard you like sticks. I like sticks too. These are my sticks. He's done. Let's go. So if we just go up to him now, we're going to have the ability to get raw animal hide because we didn't have the knife before. I think you just need the knife in your inventory. Oh my goodness, dude. This has just completely opened things up. I love it. I'm going to try to get us one more so we can let this stuff work overnight. I'm going to take beets. I'm going to take whatever else we can get. Hey, what up, bud? Woo! Trev, that was a bit of a mistake there. I'm not gonna lie, buddy.
I'm moving fast, loaded like this.
We don't really have a lot of ammo. Obviously, we could pick more up from Mr. Diamond across town, our neighbor with the shooting range, but we don't want to be missing shots here, buddy. Go ahead and get our little lantern out. Make our way home. Hopefully no whales out here. Dude, this place is a little bit creepy at night, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my goodness, but things are cooking, dude. This feels good. We've got food on the table. We've got crafting options aplenty. Things are starting to happen, which means we're gonna be able to start bringing in money. We've got animals. We've got a lot of crops, which we should probably water again before nighttime. And things are looking pretty good. Do we have a little bit of fat here? Yep, we've created some fat, so I'm going to say let's make some more fat as much as we can. I'm going to take this. So now what we're going to be able to do is go over to the tannery. We're going to be able to put said fat in here, which worked, and then we're going to be able to put the input slots, and this is now going to be making upgrade panel, box, leather rack. Is it already oh, it's making it. Perfect. So we're going to be able to make animal hide into leather, and then we're going to be able to make the new tier of items with the leather. We need a lot more fat here. We didn't even use anything. Oh, we used a little bit of our knife. Okay. So if this thing is just in our inventory, I don't even think it has to be out. So if we just leave that there, that should be fine. We can always make sure that we keep our fat in here. We've got more beets that we could put in here. We've got more meat. This thing runs off of sticks, so we can leave sticks in here, but honestly, it doesn't look like it's going that fast. And to be honest, I think I'm going to make a lot more hammers. I know it's a little bit chintzy, a little bit cheap, but these wood hammers are so fast, and we're going to be able to sell these in town. This right here, we just made 20 cents, and it doesn't sound like much, but we've got 5 cents in our pocket right now, so 20 cents is a big deal. So I think we're going to be working on these things overnight. What's crazy, too, and honestly a little bit cheap, I don't know, how does this thing work? I'm just picking it up and putting it down. Can I put items in the box? Pick up, move. I don't know what to do with the box there. But what's cool is when you're in this mode, it's paused, but these things keep working. They keep making items. So I'm going to start taking these out here. We're going to want to save a bunch of inventory space because we're going to be, I hope we can sell a bunch of these things. I don't know if it's going to be possible. I'm going to put all of our like food and extra things and stuff in here. All of our extra tools are going to go down here. This is going to be what we're selling, so we could put this up here. But we just need to take all these. Get these like this. I think we've got a poster that we can hang up. I haven't even seen this thing before. Could I put this in my hand and place this item on the wall? All right. Farm suddenly burned down. We're going to put this up on our wall to remember where we came from because we've made a lot of progress today. And let's see if we could just fill up our inventory with nothing but a bunch of, we have extra items in here? Not really. I'm trying to save us as much space as possible so we can make as many of these as possible. I'm going to try to take these into town tomorrow. I hope this works out. I'm not sure if it will, but we're going to find out. We've got fat coming out. We're going to want to make sure. It seems like the fat takes a while to be able to get going, but we're going to make sure that we keep this thing set up with fat. It looks like we've got a lot of fat there, so that might be able to get through everything. And we've got our last couple of hammers in here. We're gonna have an inventory full of hammers to be able to take into town and hopefully be able to make some money, dude. Holy cow. So these are 20 cents a piece. 1, 2. We've got about $6 worth of hammers here plus the hat here. That's gonna be $9. Can we sell anything else? Stack value 2.5 there. We might be able to get something going. We're going to have to wait and see in the morning. Now, we do have one concern here. I have been trying to make some boxes. I'd like to have a little bit more organization out here. We're going to have to, like, fully organize all this stuff eventually. That one's got full. This one's empty. Let's take our extra hammers, put this here, put this here. Beautiful. We could put additional stuff in there if we need more. I mean, we have a lot of extra food. Can we sell this stuff? Do we want to think about selling it? Probably not. So we could take some more hammers. I don't think we need more hammers though. We'll wait and see what happens. I'm gonna go to sleep for right now. We're gonna sleep until morning. The thing is,
moment to snore without getting shot.
I'm gonna wake up at 6 a.m. I think the town shuts down on the weekend. It's Saturday. I don't know if the trading post is gonna be closed or not, but obviously we're gonna have to sell all this stuff that we made to be able to get this horse. It's all I've wanted to do, and I just don't know if we're going to have the opportunity here. So let's see what we've got going on. We've got some new mail. We need 5 wooden hammers. Oh my goodness, absolutely. Okay, that's the craziest thing I think I've ever seen in my entire life. What are the odds that we can do this and we're going to get paid from this? Are you serious right now?
Done right makes this place feel more like mine.
And we're going to be able to take, dude, what? Okay, that is incredible. We've got $11 now. They did say a fine horse for sale. It's right here. I'm open to negotiation. So if we've got $11, we might be able to make that work. Okay, so we've got a plan here. I cannot believe how well that worked out. It's like this was absolutely meant for. So I'm going to make sure all of this stuff is watered up. We're going to get out there. I definitely want to go by the Diamond's house to see if we can get some extra ammunition because we are getting low on that. And then hopefully we're going to be able to stop by the railroad where we were dropped off. I'm hoping that they're going to be there even if it's on a weekend. They might not be though, so we might have to be prepared to wait for the next episode to get our horse. We'll wait and see what happens. Or maybe we're going to be able to talk them down enough, so we'll see what happens. But we should be good to go. We've got plenty of food, plenty of water. Everything's looking good. How are you over here, Mr. Jonath? Looking like his feeding rack is a little bit low. This is a main mission for us right now, so I think we definitely want to make sure that we're staying on the up and up there. So I'm going to take the extra cabbage that we have, or we're going to throw that over there. Can we give him beets? I'm going to see if we can give him beets, and then we're also going to be taking all of the fat that we made, and we're going to be putting that over in our tannery, which it does look like we've been turning these hides into leather, which is amazing. We need some more hides. So that stuff worked overnight. We slept it off, and it got it done. So I'm assuming that it made all of our boxes too. So we're going to go to Diamond's farm, and then I'm going to try, I guess we could go to Ben's watchtower thing over here first and see if he's there. I cannot believe our luck on that order. The military ordered hammer. That's got to be something like the game saw that this idiot was making 70 hammers, so they're going to try to throw us a bone here to try to help us out. I can't think of any other reason why that would happen. That was insane. I'm going to be careful up here. I'm assuming they're not going to be in. Is he cool? He's cool. 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. So what we're going to do is go to Diamond's farm. We're going to try to get a little bit of ammo. We're going to see if we can get ourselves a deal on a horse. The good news is we've got an economy going for us now. Obviously, we can't sell it until Monday. I'm really curious how that's going to work out and where we're going to be. But we're going to be able to start making higher quality items too. Honestly, the crates might have been a better idea over the hammers. The hammers take sticks. The crates only take planks, which you just turn the lumber into planks. So I think that would have been smarter, but it's okay. Eventually, I would like to be making higher quality things like the knives and stuff that we were talking about, but at least we kind of have a bit of a start here. Now, this is a problem. Could it be in here? It said that we could always come back here and reload. Crate? No, there's nothing in there. That's concerning. So we are going to have to buy bullets eventually, which I don't like. Unless it's like over here. Is it in this crate? Any of these crates? No. Okay. Well, I don't know where to pick up that ammo, but let's go try to get ourselves a horse. I wonder if we can like give him hammers too instead of just cash. Like if we're at $11 cash and then we could give him a bunch of hammers, that might work. I'll have to wait and see what happens. Do we want to go through this? Probably. This game is just so insanely gorgeous, dude. I love it. All right, so the animal farm is going to be over here. I'm really tempted. We've looked at his rabbits before and stuff too. Is he going to be open? Oh my goodness, Saturdays. He's not open Sundays though, so we lucked out here. How you doing, sir? Here to talk about that horse of yours. What do we got going on? Can we trade? Can I just give you these? Will you give me 20 cents? Okay, he's gonna give us 20 cents for each one of those. 11.45, 11.65, perfect. Okay, I've been wanting to offload these. So you're just gonna take all of this. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to check to see if he has a horse for cheaper first. I got a horse for sale, actually. I talked to Ben Foster on his way back to town. He told me you helped him and Abraham. So you know what? Got a discounted price for you. How's $10 sounds? You know, we didn't take the $10 from our neighbor, so I'm like when she tried to pay us for helping save her master. I'm gonna take the discount on this. I was a nice guy there. I'm not gonna be a nice guy here. $10. Great, you won't regret it. It's a fine beast. Beautiful. And let me you mind if I just offload all of these to you? Oh my goodness, dude, I cannot believe we've actually got a little bit of money in our pocket. This is a game changer. Do we want to get rid of this cowboy hat? Hold on, let me see. If we put this on, I don't see that it's adding any armor or anything, but we might as well have a cowboy hat. That works for me. Okay, is this our horse? This is a horse. Call our horses Q. Oh, it is you. Hello.
Chapter's closed.
Oh my goodness, dude. We officially have ourselves a horse and we can gallop too. That is amazing. So there you guys have it. We're finally making a little bit of money. It feels good. Obviously, we're not going to be able to do much until town opens. Well, technically, we could sell everything to him. So everyone just has unlimited money and we could sell them whatever and they don't care. That works for me. You got anything else good, sir? Let me see what you got on you. You've got splints and bandages. The manure composter for $10 is going to be pretty dang good. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if our goat is doing anything yet. We could sell him the goat. I'm not going to do that right now. We've got Carrot Casty and Sir Bennington. Those are a few dollars each. We obviously don't have a rabbit pen set up yet, so we want to wait until then, but it looks like we could start getting into some more husbandry too. So we got an open world ahead of us, baby. Very excited to get going. Mostly excited. I don't know if do we have to water this beast or anything? Mostly excited because we're going to be able to get around now. We're actually going to be able to move. Can he jump? He can jump. Oh my gosh. You guys saw how long it took us to get across the map before, and look at this, dude. This is a complete 180 in this game. So I'm very excited. I'll see you guys in the next episode. We're going to keep grinding. We're going to keep building up our homestead. Gonna keep working towards taking down this ugly gang. And I think we're in a really good spot. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.